Good Sunday afternoon, everybody. July 1st, 2018. Today, I am making a barbecue chicken dinner, and some of the dishes I'm making today are remakes of what I've shown on YouTube previously. So I just want you to take a journey along with me. To start off with, the barbecue chicken. Now, if you want to take the shortcut and go to the store and buy your favorite brand of barbecue sauce, that's okay. It's totally up to you. It's not difficult to make barbecue sauce. What I did was, in this bowl, I took a bottle of ketchup, and to that I added a couple of tablespoons of mustard, a cup of brown sugar, and you would want to adjust it according to your taste as far as the mustard goes, and the brown sugar, sweet, sour, whatever, tangy, it's totally up to you. And a couple of teaspoons of onion powder and garlic powder, and a little bit of salt. Now I'm using drumsticks, and drumsticks are one of my favorite parts of the chicken to eat. And what I did was I dipped the drumsticks into this sauce, and I've got another pan on the stove that's ready to go into a 400-degree oven, and I'm going to bake them about 50 minutes to an hour, depending upon the size of your drumsticks. Now, make sure that you wash your hands after you handle raw meat, so you won't get sick or make anyone else sick. And you can take this leftover sauce, if you have any, you can cook it on the stove for about maybe 10-15 minutes or so, and that would be extra sauce for you to use, either for this chicken or maybe for something else. Now I want you to stay tuned. I'm going to make another favorite dish. Welcome back, everybody. I've got the barbecue chicken drumsticks in the oven. They are baking at 400 degrees for about 50 minutes to an hour. And while they're cooking, I'm going to whip up some pasta salad. Now, have you ever went to your pantry and you didn't see something that you need, but then you saw something else that you could substitute for that? Well, that's what happened in my case. I just looked in my cabinet and I didn't have any veggie rotini. So what I'm doing, and I've done this before and it turned out really good, I just took a half a pound of angel hair pasta and I cooked it according to the directions on the package. And in here I've got 6 Roma tomatoes. Now I want to show you what one looks like. This is what a Roma tomato looks like. You can use any kind of tomato that you want. If you don't have that, you can use some out of the garden. Just make sure that you're using good ripe tomatoes. And I'm using the English cucumber. Now, what an English cucumber looks like, it's most of the time it's without seeds. It's the longest cucumber there is that you can buy at the store. Most of the time they're wrapped in plastic wrap, and I've got one chopped up in here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and you want to make sure that you drain it and rinse your noodles in cold water before you go ahead and pour this in here. And just go ahead and stir it around a little bit. You could substitute Italian dressing for this if you want to. Whatever you want to do, it's totally up to you. But I'm going to put ranch dressing. I'm going to make mine homemade. If you want to buy you a bottle of ranch dressing, that's totally up to you. But I want to show you how I make mine. This is a remake. I think I've shown you how to do this once before, but I want to show you again. Now I got a couple of cups of buttermilk in here. I've got about a cup and a half of mayonnaise, and I'm going to put some garlic powder in here. I'm just eyeballing it. Some onion powder. Give me a chance to open it up here. And please excuse me shaking the phone, don't mean to. A little bit of Italian seasoning. You can adjust the seasonings according to your taste. Add a little bit of salt. Juice of a lemon. This is a small lemon, so if you have a pretty good sized lemon, just use half of it. And there goes a seed on the floor. Just use the juice of half of a lemon. I won't need all this. This is really good and juicy. Okay. And then just a little bit of paprika. Not a whole lot. Now, I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to put this cover on there first. Then I'm going to blend it. Alright, it is good and done. You can make this as thick as you want or as thin as you want. Now, I'm going to pour this in here a little at a time. You don't want to overdo it with the dressing. You just want enough to coat the noodles and all your vegetables. And that looks really good. That looks good right there. Now what I'm going to do, you would want to make sure that you refrigerate this for a while. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stop this part of the video, and here in just a little bit I am going to start with part 2 of my barbecue chicken dinner. Stay tuned.